question about cell organelles. And the question says, in figure 1.1 is a diagram of a cell found in the trachea. So we know it's an animal cell and it's found in the trachea. And from GCSE, they have got cilia, so ciliated cells. The structures labelled A to G are organelles, and organelles are small organs. The word organelles means small organs, parts of a cell that have particular function. You've then given a cell labelled A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. So before we even look at the question, I'd look at this wondering, like, finding out what the parts are. So A, are these extensions out of the cell membrane? So they're cilia, involved in wafting mucus within the trachea. B are enclosed membrane bound, so vesicles. C, well, you've got vesicles being formed here, and I know the part of the cell that forms vesicles is the Golgi body. D looks similar to Golgi body, but has got the black dots on it, and those black dots are ribosomes. So they're ribosomes involved in protein synthesis, and ribosomes are attached to rough rough endoplasmic reticulum. You can just write ER. Rough ER is always found close to the nucleus. Structure here, F is the nucleus, and structure E inside the nucleus is the nucleolus, and that's involved in the formation of ribosomes. G, sausage structure with a folded inner membrane, is mitochondria, okay, which are involved in production of ATP during aerobic respiration. So if we look at figure 1.1, it says complete the table below with the letter of the organelle that corresponds to the function being described. And we've described three functions: provides ATP, modifies proteins, involved in protein synthesis. So I've already discussed mitochondria is aerobic respiration, so that provides the ATP, so that is letter G. Involved in protein synthesis, we've already talked about these ribosomes that are involved in protein synthesis, so they're attached to the rough ER, so we know that is structure D. And modifies proteins, that's the Golgi body, and the modified proteins are enclosed in these vesicles that are then excreted out. So an example of what might be in these vesicles, the protein that's being excreted out, might be the mucus of the trachea. So that is structure C.